My name is Enrique Alzate, working in Alzate Realty, my company, on the umbrella of Wilkinson ERA, licensed in North Carolina and South Carolina. I have a financing background, working for almost 15, 20 years in my country in financing, banking. I was kind of like corporate guy, came in United States in back 2000 and working in retail, but it wasn't my field. That's what I decided that this is my time to come back, what I really love to do, that is financing and real estate. I fight for my clients for my best interest because actually I take a look really of their financing. So when somebody calls me, hey, Enrique, have this pre-approved letter, whatever, I take a look. And even if I think that we can do better, I call the loan officer. I think you should do better than them, okay? So my clients always know they have a gladiator behind them.
The closing process with Enrique was actually unexpected because I wasn't even looking for a house to begin with. My wife just like, hey, look, I talked to Enrique, and I'm like, who is that, right? So she said, oh, I was talking to a realtor because we want to buy a house, but we didn't know where to start. And within like a week or two, we had already purchased our home.
I think my favorite thing about working with Enrique is that he's really passionate about what he does. He cares, he truly, truly cares about his clients. I actually had my parents work with him as well after I bought my house because I had such a great experience that I wanted them to experience the same thing.
As far as Enrique's expertise level, especially with his finance background, it just helped me so much more. And he was just able from the first day just really explain things thoroughly so that I understood it easily.
The best part of working with Enrique is that when he brings me a real estate transaction, he takes charge of the transaction. A lot of people in this business use the term 24/7, 365. Very few live by it. Enrique is one of the few that 24/7, 365.
Regardless of the transaction, everybody gets the same attention. Whether it's a $100,000 transaction or $1 million transaction, you're gonna get him at 100% for sure.
One of the biggest things that sets Enrique apart is his drive. It's actually contagious. Anyone that works around him, or whether it's a client or a service provider, you get that same drive, that go, go, go attitude, whatever it takes to get the transaction done. Never heard from Enrique, that's not my job. And that's very important in what we do.
I'd be grateful to be one of the top producers in the North Carolina, South Carolina, even the country. And when the people ask me the question, why are you become to be so fast? I really don't know. I think I'm doing something right for my clients. That's all that I can tell. The thing that I love to be a realtor is the thing that I can help all these families. It's emotional when I go to the table and they cry and I give them the keys and they don't believe the dream come true and it was part of them, and we cry sometimes. It's very emotional. I think that's the key for my profession. I love my profession, really.